creativity has a secret rhythm, a silent heartbeat beneath every idea, an invisible current pulling inspiration forward. Before any masterpiece is born, there is stillness, the quiet space where ideas stir and stretch. Then comes boldness, the electric surge that propels them into existence. And finally, fluidity, the effortless dance that keeps them alive. Think of these as three essential forces: the egg, where ideas hatch and possibilities gestate; the horse that carries them forward with untamed energy; the water that lets them flow, adapt, and evolve. Every act of creation moves through these forces. The question is, how do we ride the rhythm rather than resist it? The egg, the space where ideas hatch. The egg is the unseen beginning, a fragile space where ideas are nurtured before they emerge into the world. Every creation, like a living being, needs time and protection to grow. But in a culture of instant gratification, we rush ideas into existence before they're ready, cracking the egg too soon. Albert Einstein imagined relativity long before he could prove it. Leonard Cohen let his songs ripen for decades before sharing them. Silence is not emptiness. It is the womb of imagination. When we embrace the stillness between the known and the unknown, we discover that new worlds are already forming its way to manifest through us. But imagination can't stay in the egg forever. Enter the horse, the wild force that charges into the unknown, breaking boundaries. Without it, ideas remain stagnant potential. Society teaches us to stay within lines, to fear mistakes. But true imagination demands freedom. Salvador Dali didn't paint what was safe. He galloped into uncharted surrealist landscapes. The horse asks us, what if you let yourself write without knowing the ending? What if you lived like you dream, without a plan? What if you embraced uncertainty instead of fearing it? When we set our horses free, imagination moves from potential to reality. Yet, even the boldest ideas can wither if they don't flow. Water is movement, adaptation, renewal. Without it, creativity dries up. Haruki Murakami's novels drift between reality and dreams, much like imagination itself. Jazz musicians improvise, trusting the music to guide them. Bruce Lee captured it best. Be water, my friend. When we embrace change, when we let creativity move through us without clinging to old forms, something extraordinary happens. Creativity doesn't just transform ideas, it transforms us. It begins when we unite the three forces. The egg holds the mystery, ideas ripening in silence. The horse is wild freedom, daring us to leap. The water flows endlessly, carrying us through change. So how do we live this? Nurture your egg, protect your ideas. Give them time, let them breathe. Don't rush the magic. Free your horse, let it run into the unknown. Be bold, be foolish, be free. Flow like water, release control. Trust the current. Adapt and move with life. When you do this, your mind doesn't just break free, it opens. And when we live this, not just in art, but in thought, in relationship, in movement, we don't just free ourselves. We set the world in motion. We unchain it from fear, from hesitation, from stale repetitions. Because creativity is more than making things. It is the force that reshapes what's possible. It is the breath of awakening. Master it, and you don't just create, you awaken. You become the dreamer and the dream. And the only question that remains is, what world will you dare to imagine into life?